remind us of what we saw in the previous lesson. Umayma, yes, Umayma, yes.
We saw last time types of questions.
Good. We said that we have two types of questions. We start from the first type, which is the first type. We saw just one type in the previous session. What is it? Did we show the WH question? Are you sure?
Yes or no question.
Okay, we saw the yes, no question. Okay. So, yes, no question with verb to do. Yes, no question with have plus past participle. And yes, no question with models plus subject plus verb infinitive. And yes, no question with verb to be. Okay?
And can you repeat, please?
Okay. We saw the yes, no question with verb to do. And yes, no question with have plus past participle. And yes, no question with models plus subject plus verb infinitive. And yes, no question with verb to be. Is it clear? Okay. Did you correct this exercise?
Yes.
Yes.
No.
Okay, we didn't. So, who do the first one? The first one. I told you to transform these sentences into yes, no question. Who do the first?
Teacher.
The first.
Simple past.
We didn't correct it, I thought.
I saw.
Okay, who? Okay, let's take.
Did I see you last week?
Did
I see you last week?
good. Did I?
Yes, sir.
Did, sorry.
Did I see you last week?
Did I see you
Last week.
Good. Okay, second one. Second one. Second one. Let's take Rimeh. Yes, Rimeh.
Yesterday.
Yes, Rimeh, please. Yes. Second one.
Yesterday. Simple past.
Repeat, please.
Did you meet your father yesterday?
Good. Did you meet your father? Okay, good. Did you meet your father yesterday? Okay, third one. Raise your hand, please. Third one. Good, Umayma. I receive your answer. Yes, Muhammad Aziz.
will we go to Spain in June?
Is it, repeat please.
Will we go to Spain in June?
Will.
Did
Is
we
it
go to
future
Spain?
here?
Will we go to Spain?
No.
Did we go to Spain in June?
It's a question.
Yes, I know, but
It's a question.
in the past.
Yes.
Ah,
Not in
did
the
we go to
future.
Spain?
Good.
Did we go to Spain in June?
Did you? Did we go
Go to Spain in
to
June.
Spain in June? Be careful. Here it's a question in the past, not in the future. Number 4. Number 4. Number 4. Yes,
Miss, I have a
Noor. Noor, yes, Noor.
Did it snow last winter?
Did it snow? Yes, good. Did it snow last winter? Good.
Miss, I have a
Number,
question.
yes, please. Yes,
Miss, in the third one,
the third one.
can we say yes?
Number 3.
Can we say can we go to Spain in June?
Yeah, they already go to Spain in June. Okay, it's an action in the past.
Ah, okay.
So I met you in July. Okay, and I asked you about June. Okay, number 5. Who takes number 5?
Did they stay in last night?
Good. Did they
Stay in last
did
night.
they stay last night? Good. Okay, let's move to number 6.
And I have a question.
Number 6. Yes.
Did you like watch a film on Saturday?
Did. Yes. Repeat please.
Did July watch a film on Saturday?
Julie, not July. Julie. Did Julie watch a film on Saturday? Good. The final one, please. Final one, number 7.
Did you go shopping at the weekend?
Did you go shopping at the weekend?
Is it true?
No.
Will you go? Will you go?
Will you go?
Is it true? Will you?
Miss, we can say
Don't
can you
use the
go?
future. Don't use the future. Don't use the future. Forget
Miss,
the future.
Are you going to shop? Are you going to shop at the weekend?
Are you going?
can you go? Can you go?
No.
Can you go shopping?
Will you go?
Don't use the future.
Miss,
Do you go shopping?
Yes,
Are
no
you-
question with simple past.
Did you go shopping?
Simple past. I said
When
simple
you-
past.
Could we go?
When
You will go shopping at the weekend.
No,
Could
future.
go. Forget the future. Simple present. Yes, no question with verb to do.
Do you
Yeah.
you go,
Do you go?
Do you
did you
go?
go? Do you go shopping?
at the weekend?
Shopping at
It's
the
not the
weekend.
past, Miss.
Okay.
Miss,
Here we use yes.
Miss, I have a
Yes.
question.
Yes.
مش قلنا اللي هي معناتها an action in the past.
Past. At the weekend. Weekend.
Near future.
Near future. The weekend. Near future. Okay? Not in the past. Okay. Let's move now to WH question. As we said, we have two types of question. Yes, no question. We already done. And now we move to WH question. Okay. We have two types of question. Yes, no question and WH question. Just two types. We're done with with yes, no question. And today we are going to deal with WH question. Okay. So, what are the WH question? We have WH word in which we use to ask WH question. For example, when we use what? We use what to ask about what?
Things.
We use what to ask about things, objects, okay, actions, good. We use who to ask about
Person.
About the person.
person. Okay.
Person.
We use whom to ask about
Person.
Body's property.
Object.
Okay. Here we use who and whom to ask about person. But with who, I ask about the subject. I ask about the subject. For example, who opened the door? Who opened the door? The answer here, for example, I opened the door. The function of I is subject. Here we use who to ask about subject. Person, which her function is subject. And we use whom to ask about object. For example, did you whom did you see? Whom did you see? Whom did you see? The answer here, for example, I saw my friend. I saw my friend. My friend, the function here of my friend is an object. Is it clear? Good. We use when to ask about time. Good. Where? WH word where? Place. Good. Why?
Reason.
Okay. Reason or causes, both are correct. Reasons and causes. Both are correct. Which?
Things.
Choice.
Which? Be careful. Which? It's a choice. Not a
Choice.
okay. Whose?
Person.
Whose?
Possession.
Good. It's possession. Do you know the meaning of possession?
ملكية. Someone's property.
Mine. Yours.
Yes. Mine, yours, his, hers, theirs, ours. It's the ownership. We asking here for the ownership. The ownership. The answer will be, for example, I ask, for example, whose book is? Whose book is?
It's my
It's mine, or for example, Lena's book. It's Lena's book. Okay, we use the possessive noun. We use how many?
Number.
Number.
Countable noun.
How?
Manner.
Manner. How often?
Frequency.
How often?
Frequency.
Good. No, frequency. How far?
Length.
Distance.
Distance. Distance, not distance. Distance. Distance in French. How long?
Duration.
Period. Okay. How long for duration or period? Okay. Let's do this short exercise, please. Let's correct, please. The first one.
Hi, Time. How are you?
Raise your hand, please. Okay, let's take Noor.
Hi, Tim. How are you?
Tim. How are you?
Yes.
How are you?
How
Are you? Good. Second one. The second one. Let's take Fola.
How was your Christmas?
Good. How was?
Your Christmas.
How was? Here we ask about what?
Manner.
Good. Okay. Third one. Ayub.
How did you do?
How did you do?
Yes.
Is it true?
What did you do?
What did you?
Is it true?
What?
Here we ask about what? We ask about action or object or things. So action, we do something.
What?
So we use
What?
What?
Be careful. We use what? Not how. Okay?
Yes.
Because here we ask about an action.
Yes.
So we use what? Team. Let's move to
Where
team.
is home?
Where is
home?
Where is home? Here we ask about a place. Good.
Yes.
We ask about place. Okay. Let's move to team also. Here.
How long?
How
How
long?
long?
Raise your hand, please. Don't speak together. Okay. Let's take Ele. Where is Ele?
Why did you go for?
What did you go for? Is it what?
How long?
How long?
We ask about
How-
what here?
Duration.
Duration.
So we
Period.
use,
How long?
How long?
How long?
is it duration first of all? We ask about, so we use how,
Period.
how long. You must know, first of all, we ask about what, okay? Then we use the WH what? Team.
When did
Team.
Where did you?
When did you leave?
When
Good. When did you leave? We ask about time here.
Time.
We ask about time. Okay. Let's move. Let's move.
What did you do?
What did you do?
What?
Good. What did you do? We ask about action. So we use what? Okay. Team again.
How long?
Here.
How long is it to
How long? It's too long.
How long is
Is
that?
how long? Be careful.
How
Miss, we
far?
can say how far.
How far?
Yes, Yusuf.
We can use how far.
Of course, here we must use how far.
Okay.
Because we asked about distance here. How far is it to Australia? He asked about the distance
How far?
between
How far?
birthdays and Australia.
How far?
So we used how far, not how long. Okay, is it clear?
Yes.
Here he asked about distance, not duration. Okay. Let's move to team again.
What?
Which one?
Which?
Good. He asked about
Choice.
choice. Good. Okay. Move on.
Why?
Here, why? Good. Why? It's why. Move on.
Where?
When?
Again.
When did you?
When?
Okay. When?
Who?
Time.
Who?
Who met
Who?
who? We asked about person here.
Person. Subject. Subject.
Okay. Let's move. Team.
What did you do?
What did you?
Good. Here,
What?
We
What
asked
did? What did you do?
about action. Okay, move on.
Who attended the party?
Who attended the party?
Who?
Good. Who? Move on.
Why not?
Why not?
Yes, why not?
Why couldn't you?
Why couldn't she?
Why?
And why? Good. Move on.
Which?
Here we ask about choice.
Choice.
Okay. Okay. Okay, let's move. We finish with types of question. Now we move to tenses. Okay, we move to tenses. We have simple present. We all know the rules and the form of simple present, okay? Is it so clear, simple present?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So we move to present progressive or present continuous. Both are correct. The same, even we say present progressive or present continuous, is the same, okay? Is the same. Present progressive or present continuous is the same. Okay. The form of present progressive is verb to be plus infinitive plus ing. Okay? This is the form of present progressive. Verb to be with the pronoun which is am, who are, and is, plus infinitive plus ing. Okay? When do we use present progressive? How can I know that I must use the present progressive, not the present and not the past? Okay? We use the present progressive to talk about something happening now. To talk about something happening now. I'm reading a book. For example, right now, I read a book. So I don't say I read a book because I'm still reading. So I said, I'm reading a book. Verb to be with I am. Read, infinitive plus an ing. I'm reading a book. Okay, is it clear this point?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, let's move to second. To show that something unusual. To show that something unusual. For example, the father usually takes the children to school. The usual action is that the father takes the children. Okay? But today their mother is taking them. This is the unusual. This is the unusual action. This, the second part of the sentences is the unusual action. But today their mother is taking them because this action is unusual. So we use the present progressive. It's the first time that their mother is taking the children, okay? The first time. Normally the father who takes the children. But today their mother is taking them because it's an unusual action. So we use the present progressive. Is it clear?
Yes.
Okay. Let's move to the third use of present progressive or present continuous. It's the same. The present continuous can refer to the future. It shows that we have already decided something, and usually that we have already made a plan or arrangements. Here, the present continuous, when we say that refers to the future, if we already decide to do something in the near future, okay? And we have already made a plan. Is it clear? Did you understand this point?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
For example, we are talking about plans for a tower by a rock music group. A rock music group has a tower. Okay. He made her plan and he decided what she is doing and where we will go. So we use the band is visiting Denmark next May. Here we use present continuous because the band already decide to visit Denmark next May. He made a plan, okay? I'm taking the train to Paris tomorrow. I'm taking the train to Paris tomorrow. He already decided to go to Paris. So he decides also to take the train. So he says here, I'm taking the train to Paris tomorrow. Be careful. Warning, be careful. We don't use the present continuous when we predict something. Here, we never use the present progressive or the present continuous. Do you know the meaning of predict?
No.
Okay, good. تكهنات يتكهن حاجة.
يتوقع.
Yes, don't use the present continuous with prediction. Okay? Instead we use going to or will. Okay? Don't use the present progressive or present continuous. We use going to or will. For example, it's going to rain again soon. We are not sure that it will rain. Okay? We are not sure here. It's just a prediction. It's just a prediction. So we use I'm going to. It's going to rain. Verb to be plus going to. It's going to rain again soon. Don't say it's raining again soon because you are not sure that it will be raining. Okay? Is it clear?
Yes.
Okay. Let's note. There are some verbs we never use it with present progressive. For example, verbs of perception. Verbs of perception. See, verb to see, to hear, to smell. We can't say I'm hearing. I hear. I can't say I'm seeing. No, I see. I smell. Don't I'm smelling. No, we don't use present progressive with verbs of perception. Verbs of feelings or desire. Verb to feel, to wish, to want, to like, to need. We don't say I'm wanting, I'm liking. No, don't say. Don't use present progressive with verbs of feeling or desire. Never. Okay. Verbs of appearance. Seems, look, appear. Don't say I'm seeming. No. I'm looking. I'm appearing. Never. Don't say this. Verbs of possession. Own, possess, belong. We don't say owning or possessing or belonging. No, it's false. Verbs of thinking. Believe, think, suppose, understand. We don't say believing, thinking. No, it's false. For example, we don't say I'm wanting a cup of coffee. It's false. No, we don't say this, never. We say I want a cup of coffee. Don't say you are thinking he is right. It's false. It's false. We say you think he is right. Okay? Don't say also he is liking football. No, it's nonsense. It's never. We say he likes football. Is it clear here, these verbs?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You must learn it by heart. You must learn it. These verbs. We never put these verbs with present progressive or present continuous. Present progressive or present continuous. The same names, okay? Both are correct. We can say present progressive or present continuous. It's the same, okay? Okay, let's do this short exercise, please. Make the present continuous. Let's take note for the first one.
They aren't reading.
Good. They aren't reading. Okay. The second one.
Miss.
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 Yes, Fulla.
Miss.
Yes, Fulla. Yes,
Are
Fulla.
you eating chocolate? Are you eating chocolate?
Yeah, good. It's a question here. Which type of question?
Yes or no?
Good.
Yes or no chocolate? Yes or no question?
Yes, no question. Not yes, no. chocolate. Are you eating? The third one. The third one. Yes, Yaqub. You sent me a message. You said miss. What you want, Yaqub?
To answer. I want to answer.
Okay, Yaqub. Yes, the third one.
You are coming tomorrow.
Good. You are coming tomorrow. Okay, number 4. Number 4.
Teacher.
Miss.
Miss.
The boy who said it.
Teacher. When John is coming? When John is arriving? When is arriving? When John is.
When is John?
When is John arriving?
Good. Here, the inversion of subject verb. Be careful. Inversion of subject verb. When is inversion subject verb. When is John arriving? Okay. Inversion of subject verb. When is John arriving? Inversion subject verb. Number 5. Number 5.
Miss.
The same noun and the same sound. Let's take Miss Muhammad. Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali. Yes, number 5.
It is snow again soon.
It is. Repeat, please, Muhammad.
It is snow again soon. It is snow again soon.
It's snow again soon. Is it true what your friend said?
No.
No. It is going to snow again soon.
No.
Going to again.
It will snow.
It will snow again.
Is it impossible, Mrs.?
It is snowing
Here.
again.
It will snow again.
What is it here? What is it? It is?
Predict.
Good.
Prediction.
Prediction. Here we are not sure that it will snow again, okay?
Impossible.
We are not sure.
It is going to snow
Possible.
again.
It is just a prediction.
Will
We
it snow?
suppose that it will snow. We are not sure. So we use going.
It's going to snow.
It's going
To snow again.
To snow again. So,
snow. It's a prediction. We are not sure that it will snow. Okay? It's
You
going.
can say it will snow again.
So we use going to prediction.
Yeah.
Okay?
Or will.
Going to snow soon. Okay? The final one.
How are they getting here? How are they
getting here?
here?
How
How
are they getting there?
are they?
Getting here.
Here.
Which type of question here?
WH question.
Good.
Asking about manner.
Good. Excellent. Good students. I'm happy for you. Okay. Here, it's how are they getting? Here, we double the T. We double the T. Getting. Okay?
Yeah.
Good. Let's move to present perfect. Present perfect. Okay, how to form the present perfect? To make the positive present perfect, we have positive and negative present perfect. In positive way, have or has plus past, have or has plus the past participle, have or has plus the past participle. Make the past participle by adding ed. As we know, we have two types of verbs, irregular verbs and regular verbs. The regular verbs, we add the ed to the verbs. For example, play becomes played. Here we talk about the regular verbs. So, have or has, for example, played. Okay. There are a few verbs that change their spelling when you add ed. For example, study ends with y, becomes studied. Studied, the y become I. The y become I. Don't spell S-T-U-D-Y-E-D. No, the y become I. We also have some completely irregular verbs. The irregular verbs totally change. I have played. Here, this is regular verbs. We add the ed. We add the ed to the verb. Here, verb to write. To write is irregular verbs. It's totally changed. He has written. The past participle of to write is written. Past participle of verb to write, written. He has written. This the positive form of present perfect. Let's move to the negative form. The negative form of present perfect. Okay. The negative is really simple. Don't worry. Just put not after have. We add not after have, the auxiliary have or has. For example, I have not eaten. We add not between have and the verb. We add not between have and the verb. Okay, I have not eaten breakfast today. It has not snowed this winter. It has not snowed this winter. Okay, to make a question using the present perfect, put have or has in front of the subject. Inversion of the auxiliary have has with the subject. For yes no question, have I missed the bus? This for yes no question. Have I missed the bus? Here the inversion of the auxiliary have and the subject. Have I missed? Here miss, verb to miss is regular verbs, we add ed. Here WH question. Where have I left my umbrella? Where, WH word, have, the auxiliary have, I, subject, left, verb, left, it's irregular verbs. Left, it's irregular verbs. My umbrella, verb to leave, it's verb to leave. Past participle of verb to leave is left my umbrella. Is it clear?
Yes.
Okay. How to know that I should use the present perfect? How I know? Okay. We use the present perfect to talk about an action or situation which begin in the past. These action or situation, it starts from the past, begin in the past, and continues in the present. This action or situation started in the past, but still continues in the present. So we use the present perfect. In this case, it's usually accompanied with for or since. When you find for or since, be sure that you will use the present perfect. If you find for or since, be sure that you will use the present perfect tense. For example, for plus a period of time, for plus a period of time, for 2 years, or for 2 hours, or for 2 months, okay? Since plus a precise point of time, since 1995, since Friday, its point of time, its precise point of time. Is it clear, the present perfect?
Yes, miss.
Yes.
Okay,
Teacher.
let's do this exercise, please. Okay, let's correct. I receive your answer. Good, excellent. So let's start with the first. The first.
Can I answer, sir?
Yes, Noor.
You have kept a pet for 3 days. 3
Good.
years.
You have kept a pet for 3 years. Here we have the keyword for 3 years, the keyword, okay?
For 3 years.
The second one, number 2.
Teacher.
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 Yes. I want to buy.
Can I do it?
Have you
Can
eaten
I do
cake?
it, sir?
Teacher me.
Oh, teacher.
Yes.
Can I
Yes,
answer?
Yaqub. Yes, Yaqub.
Can I?
Ayub. Sorry, Ayub.
Have you eaten Thai food before?
Repeat.
Have you
Yeah.
eaten
Good. Have you
eaten Thai food before?
eaten? Have you eaten? The past participle of
Verb eat.
verb to eat. Good. Have you eaten? Number 3. Move on.
Miss.
Yes.
Yes, please. Yes. Okay, let's take Noor Saada. Noor Saada.
Yes. Who have we forgotten to invite?
Who have we?
We forgotten to invite.
Good. Forgotten, not forgotten.
Forgotten.
Forgotten. We say forgotten, not forgetting. Okay, Noura?
Okay.
Good. Okay. Move on.
Miss, can I do it?
Yes.
Miss, can I do it?
Yes.
We have not heard that song before.
We haven't
Heard that song.
Good. We haven't heard that song before. Okay. Move on, please.
Miss. Can I
Yes.
answer?
Yes, you can. Quickly.
He has not forgot his books.
He hasn't forgotten. He hasn't forgotten his books. Move on.
Miss. She have steal all the chocolate.
She
Stolen. She has stolen.
She has stolen all the chocolate.
Stolen.
stolen. Be careful. She
She has
has
stolen.
stolen all the
All the
chocolate.
chocolate.
Don't steal the chocolate. Okay? Don't.
Okay.
Okay. Good. Okay. The final one. The final one.
I have explained
Yeah.
it well.
Have I?
It's the question.
I
Be
explain
careful.
it well.
Have
It's
I
the
explained
question.
it? Have
Well.
I
Be careful. Good. Inversion of subject and auxiliary. Have I
explained it?
explained it?
It will.
Well,
It well. Good. It's a question. Here the inversion of the subject and auxiliary have. Okay?
yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Let's move to past progressive. We all know the simple past. The simple past, we add the ed to the regular verbs and we have the irregular verbs. The past progress, this is for simple past. Here we are talking about past progressive or past continuous, the same. Okay? Both are correct, even we say past progressive or past continuous. It's correct. So the form is was or were plus verb plus ing. Was or were plus verb plus ing. This is the form of past progressive. Okay? I was speaking. You were speaking. Is verb to be in the past plus verb plus ing. Was, were plus verb plus ing. This is the form of past progressive. Okay? When we use the past progressive, we use the past progressive to put emphasis on the course of an action in the past. An action in the past. He was playing football. He was playing football. Two actions happening at the same time but in the past. Two actions happening at the same time but in the past. Example, while she was preparing dinner, he was washing the dishes. She prepared the dinner and washed the dishes at the same time. So we use the past progressive. While she was preparing dinner, she was, it's a fault of typing. She was washing the dishes, okay? Action going on at a certain time in the past. Action going on at a certain time in the past. Example, when I was having breakfast, the phone suddenly rang. When I was having breakfast, the phone suddenly rang. How to know that is past progressive? Of course, there is a key words. We find while and as long as. While and as long as. It's a keyword that shows to us that is past progressive. Okay? Is it clear?
Yes. Yes.
Nice. Okay, let's do this exercise. Put the verbs into the correct form. Past progressive. Here we talk about past progressive. Do the exercise, please. Okay, let's correct, please. Raise your hand. Let's correct the first one. Raise your hand.
Miss.
Can I answer?
Miss.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
Noor. Noor.
When I phoned my friends, they were playing Monopoly.
They were
Playing.
playing. Good. They were playing. They were playing. The second.
Miss.
Mrs.
Miss.
Don't say miss. Just raise your hand, okay? By the way, Yaqub, I received your answer. Good. Okay, let's resume. Let's take Ayub.
Yesterday at 6, I was preparing.
Repeat, please.
Yesterday at 6, I was preparing.
I was preparing. Good. I was preparing. Okay. Number 3. Okay, let's take okay, the other Lina. Let's take Lina.
The kids were playing in the garden when it suddenly began to rain.
The kids were playing. Good. The kids were playing. Okay. Number 4. Let's take Muhib. Muhib. Yes, Muhib. Muhib, number 4.
I was practicing the guitar
Was practicing. Good.
when he came home.
Good, Muhib. Okay. Number 5. Let's take Muhammad Ali.
We wasn't cycling.
Repeat, please.
We wasn't cycling.
We weren't.
Weren't.
We weren't. Recap. We weren't cycling. Good. Cycling. Okay. Number 6.
While Aaron was working in his room, his friends were swimming in the pool.
Good. Was working. Was working. And the other is
Were swimming.
were swimming. Good. Were swimming. Okay. Number 7. Number 7. Let's take Saif.
I tried to tell them the truth, but they wasn't listening.
Is it wasn't?
Weren't.
They. Be careful. They
weren't listening. Yes.
Weren't
Listening.
listening. Okay, good. Number 8. Okay. Ishraq doesn't have a mic. Okay, let's take Noor. Noor?
What have
Yes, Noor. Yes?
Nur spoon.
when
Yes, Noor.
What have you doing yesterday? What have you doing yesterday?
What
have you doing?
What was you doing?
What was you doing? What was you doing yesterday?
With
Where?
you, we use was.
Where you
Where
doing?
was
What was you doing?
where?
With you, be careful, with you.
With
We
you
have the
where?
pronoun you.
Where?
So
Where?
we use where.
Where?
What were you
But
doing?
where,
What are you doing?
You doing?
the inversion of subject and verb. What were
You
you
doing?
doing? Okay, be careful. Number 9.
Mrs. Ele,
Yes, can
Yes, Ellen.
most of the time we were sitting in the park.
We're sitting, good. We're sitting in the park. Okay, let's do the final exercise quickly, please. Write question in past progressive.
Teacher, we answer by chat.
Yes, please, quickly.
Miss,
Where?
were your cousins swimming in the lake?
It's not a question.
Were your cousins swimming
The lake.
in the lake? Was the student answering the question?
Was the student answering a question? The question mark, Mrs.
Was William playing the guitar?
Was William
Was William playing the
Guitar.
Was Janet
Janet
sitting on the bench?
On the bench.
Was Janet sitting
Drawing.
On the bench.
Was Janet sitting on the bench? On the bench.
On the bench. The question mark.
Guys, we finish. So, see you next week,
Okay.
inshallah. Okay? Good night.
Good night.